Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Beer Detour. I am still here. I am still your host, Miguel Brambila. Today, I just wanted to reflect a little bit about what this new year, 2022, is going to bring for me and for you guys. So last year, one of the things that I wanted to do with the channel is sort of educate you guys about all different types of beer. And in doing so, I also learned a lot about not just beer making, but beer tasting, beer aroma, how to describe that, what goes in there, what goes into the beer, what goes into hops. I learned a lot, basically. And it's something that I've been passionate about, not only to educate you guys about different types of beer and trying all these different types of beer, but also for myself. So this year is a growing year for myself again. So I plan to learn a lot and in turn, show you guys everything that I've learned. So today I picked up something here locally. It's not from here locally, but I picked it up locally, if that makes any sense. This one is very cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. Let's do this. Are you seeing this? It's a freaking dragon on the cover. This is Dragon's Breath. It's from Bayern Brewing. They are a little brewery out of Missoula, Montana. Now, I've never tried a Montana beer, so this is gonna be my first. Had to pick it up because of the dragon, but this one is very interesting as well. They've been brewing beer since 1987. This one is labeled as a dark hef ale. Delicious, complex malt body, balanced bitterness. All right, guys, so some of the details about this bad boy right here is it does have an ABV, or alcohol by volume, of just 6%, and then the IBU scale is an 18. So what does that actually mean? Low bitterness, low alcohol content, so you can drink these up and be pretty chillin'. But if you look at the design here, it looks a little off-putting to the normal person. It has a dragon spitting out flames, and the beer is in a very dark bottle. But please don't be scared just because of the design or the darkness of the beer. We don't know what we have until we pour it out. Dragon's Breath is a dark wheat Hefeweizen, otherwise known as a Dunkelweizen. It is mild in taste, unfiltered, and moderately hopped with Hallertauer Pearl hops, cold fermented, eliminating any harsh aftertaste. This award-winning Bavarian classic was brought to America by our German brewmaster, Jürgen. So I am very interested to see what this looks like, what this tastes like, and then we're gonna give it that Beer Detour score. Alright guys, so we just poured out Dragon's Breath from Bayern Brewing. Now as you can see, this one is very dark and opaque. I thought it was going to be more of in the lighter brown to reddish hue, but it seems to be very, very dark and a little bit scary. It starts off with this very dark mahogany, dark brown at the bottom, which I don't know if you guys can see that, but then transform into this very dark pitch black at the top. Very minimal head. The retention was very low, dissipated super quickly. Little tiny bubbles all throughout, but the carbonation seems to be pretty good. Now let's get some aroma going here, guys. Swirl this around a little bit. So I'm getting the malty aroma right away. Definitely malty. It's more of a sweet malty that I'm getting. Not very dark sort of chocolate or coffee notes to it. More like a biscuit or a something sweet like a biscuit or a graham cracker type of smell. It's woody and it has a little bit of a piney. That's the part where I'm talking about woody. It's very piney, very earthy sort of aromas going on here. But it does have a sort of a sweet afterness of it. So it starts off very malty and sort of woody and then transforms into this sort of sweet graham cracker like aroma to it. All right, so enough talking, guys. Let's get right into it. Let's do the taste test, see what this tastes like. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Interesting. It has some hints of like a stout in regards to the maltiness of it, but it doesn't really kick you in the teeth with that really dark flavor, if that makes any sense. I know it looks menacing in this pitch dark hue here, but it's not a stout. It's not a porter. It's definitely not heavy. The IBU, the bitterness of it is very, very mellow. It's an 18, so it's very, very mellow. You don't get that rich chocolatey taste that you would from like a stout. No coffee taste there. It's a very, very light, almost roasted peanuts to like that graham cracker taste to it. So that maltiness and that graham cracker roasted peanuts taste to it. It is sweet. It's not bitter at all. It's more on the sweet side of things, which is a little weird because it looks very dark. This one is a little bit off-putting. It has a sweet taste, but it definitely hangs on to that very malty aroma, very malty aftertaste. The hops are thrown in there. You can't really taste the alcohol. It's not prevalent at all. But this one actually surprised me. So let's go over and give this a Beer Detour score. All right, guys, so today we had Dragon's Breath on deck here from Bayern Brewing. We checked it out, we saw what it looked like, and we saw what it tasted like. Now, this one did surprise me, and to be honest, this one did surprise me because it's not a very harsh stout. I thought for sure, after I saw the color here, that it was going to be chocolatey and coffee roasted type of flavor to it, but it wasn't. It's a little sweet, but definitely malty, I will say. I don't think that I would recommend this to family and friends just because I feel like, although I don't think it's that bad because I've grown accustomed to trying a lot of porters and stouts, it's not something for the layman, if you will, the person trying out different beers. I would recommend something a little bit lighter if that was the case, if this is your first go around with trying different kind of craft beers. So I wouldn't recommend this to family and friends, but I would recommend this for someone that does like stouts and porters because although it is a similar taste, it's actually a lot lighter and it holds a lot more flavor, I think, than a regular stout or a porter. It has more unique flavors. I got a little bit of a fruity rind taste to it as well, but definitely that biscuit, sweet biscuit, peanut butter taste to it, which is a little strange, but you kind of get used to it, especially trying all these different types of beer. It's something that you have to grow accustomed to, definitely, but I would say this one definitely surprised me. So based on that, I'm going to give this Dragon's Breath Dark Hefe from Bayern Brewing a 6.1. So there we have it, guys. 6.1 for the Beer Detour score. Not something I'm going to try again, but definitely surprised me. So if you ever see this around, give it a shot. It is worth a try. It might surprise you. I want to let you guys know that I do appreciate every time you guys tune in to one of my videos. I appreciate you guys all throughout. I appreciate you guys all through last year and moving forward into 2022. I want to thank you guys for tuning in every single week. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, please. You want to hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time a new video drops. Hit that like button, comment, share, do your guys' thing. I will be back next week. New year, new beer. See you guys then. See you guys.